Did I scare you? Yeah, that's right, baby. We're doing 2 videos in one day. Today's date is October 31st. It's a special day, it's a special holiday where we dress up as fictional characters and we get candy for it, and then the next day we eat so much candy that we get sick and not want to eat candy for the next 5 months. Halloween. Yes, Halloween. The holiday invented by the Irish. It is a sacred holiday that many children like to do because not only you get to dress up as something, you also just get fucking candy. That's cool. But of course, there is the bad bits to Halloween, like having your candy apparently being laced with drugs, which has never happened once and is a myth. And there's also the times when we get candy that we do not like. And I'm going to be talking about one of them. And it's not the drug bit. Today I'm going to be making a tier list of Halloween candies. These are candies that I personally had, so I have a firm opinion, and if you don't agree with my opinion, you're wrong. For this tier list, I'm going to be sorting the candies alphabetical order. First on the list is my arch nemesis. Everything that is not candy. Potato chips, apples, stuff that isn't even food, like toothbrushes or something. Who's giving these out? Like, I'm sorry if this sounds disrespectful, but whoever the fuck actually gives out this shit, I think you're psychopathic. I think you're fucking nuts. I think you need to get checked out. I'm not going door to door to get tricked. I want the candy. I want the treat. I'm not asking for trick or treat. It's an expression. Don't take it so literal. Everything that is tricks goes in F tier, and of course F stands for fucking not candy. Next up on the list is Airheads. Now we finally have an actual good piece of candy. However, I'm only going to put this in the B tier because I think there's a lot better candies, but it isn't bad. It's pretty good, actually. Anything above a C, in my opinion, is actually, tasty. It's a tasty thing. So, yeah, the only critique I have for Airheads is that it can be hard to chew at times, but the flavor is really nice. So, yeah, it's a B tier in my book. Next up on the list, candy corn. If you ever tell me that you like this candy, you're fucking lying to me. There is no person on planet Earth that actually likes candy corn. Don't you fucking dare try to lie right in front of my face and say that you like candy corn. Fuck out of here with that. You're a fucking liar. Don't you ever dare lie to me in front of my face. Candy corn is a fucking disgrace against all of mankind. F tier. Fuck candy corn. Next up is the Nestle Crunch Bars. I'm also going to put these in B. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I think there's a lot better, but it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind eating it personally, so it's Next up, Dots. Seriously, who the fuck actually eats these and are like, yummy, yummy, I could go for some more dots? Whoever says that is an actual psycho. It doesn't even taste like candy. It tastes like you're feeding me some kind of, like, really hazardous material. Like polyester mixed with, I don't know, fucking gum or something. F tier. It's awful. But here's where we are able to redeem ourselves. Gummy candy. One of my favorite types of candy. Give me fucking gummy bears, gummy worms. Hell, even the fucking sour ones all day. The sour ones are my fucking favorite, man. Gummy candy. Easy S tier, baby. Next up is Gushers. I'm not sure if I've ever had that as a Halloween candy, but apparently some people have, so I'll just rank it based off of how Gushers are in general. S tier. Need I say more? Next. Next up is gum. Now, I know this will be a pretty hot take and a pretty controversial opinion, but I like gum. I know. Okay, calm. I know gum technically isn't edible, but you have to understand, I have ADHD, so chewing gum stimulates my brain in a way that it helps me focus better, okay? So this isn't about the taste, it's about the texture. It's about the texture of it. I like chewing gum. I have ADHD, guys, and autism. I'm gonna give gum an A tier, only because you can't swallow the gum. Next up is a Heath bar. This candy is one of my mom's favorite candies, And, I'd say it's one of my least favorites. I don't like Heath bars. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put this in the D tier. It's not, like, god fucking awful, but it's just not good. Next up is a Hershey's chocolate bar. It's basic. It's literally just chocolate. I'll just put it in the A tier because it's just chocolate. Next up, Kit Kats. I have to put it in the S tier. I just have to. There's no other place that can go. It absolutely deserves the S tier rating. Next up is Lemonhead, S tier. You have to understand, I fucking love sour candy. If you give me sour candy, I'll fucking eat it. I'll put it at S tier. Sour candy is my favorite type of fucking candy ever. Sour candy is the fucking shit, okay? Don't you fucking dare be like, it's just sour, it's just sour. Go fuck yourself, you're so fucking weak. I would fucking die for sour candy. S tier. Immediately. Now. Okay, it's at S tier. Next one. Next are M&M's. I don't have much to say about it. It's pretty good. It's unique. A tier. Next one, Milk Duds. Have you ever just searched through your, your Halloween bag, your bag full of candy, and you search through it, and then you see the Milk Duds, and you're like, oh boy, my favorite! No. You haven't. And if you said you have, you're fucking lying to me. Don't you dare lie in my face. Milk Duds are mid at best. C tier. Next up, Milky Way. It's also mid. C. Next up is Musketeers. Oh boy. First of all, the name Musketeers sounds like a fucking high school football team name. Second of all, I don't like Musketeers. It's mid at best. If I'm like starving and it's there, I'll eat it, but I don't like Musketeers. C tier. Next up is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It is the most heavenly combination. The combination that made history. Chocolate and peanut butter. I'm putting it at A tier because, you'll get sick if you eat too much of it, and then you never want to eat it again for like 5 months. But when that time has passed and you try it again, it's like the most heavenly fucking thing on earth. On the flip side, though, we have Reese's Pieces. I don't like them. D tier. Roll-ups. Moving on. Next up is Skittles. I like Skittles, although there are better candies, so I'll just put it at A tier. Next up is Smarties. Remember when you were in school and you'd crush up some Smarties and pretend it was like cocaine or something? I have never done it, but I knew people who have. I think it's kind of fucking weird, but that is the only memory I have of Smarties, and that's the legacy that it puts on me, so I'm gonna put it in a D tier because I think that's kind of fucking funny. Next up is Snickers. Next up is Starbursts. I absolutely love Starbursts. It's in my opinion, one of the best candies out there. I have nothing else to say. It's just a really good candy. S tier. Immediate S tier. Next is a chocolate-flavored Tootsie Roll. This will be a very controversial No, it's not. I don't think it will be a controversial opinion. I think we all agree that it's not the best thing ever, but it's not the worst thing either. Like, if it's there, I'll eat it. I won't complain. It's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just mid. I'll put it at a C tier because I think it deserves that rating at least. Next up is Twizzlers. I absolutely hate licorice. I don't like licorice unless if it's a very specific type of licorice. I will admit there are some good flavors of licorice, but in general, licorice is just not good. And especially not the default Twizzlers, like the strawberry flavored ones or whatever the fuck they're called. The red ones that I'm talking about, the ones that you normally would associate with Twizzlers. I don't like them. I think they fucking suck. There are some flavors that are actually good. So I won't put it in F tier, but I'll put it in D tier because there are some flavors that are actually good and I will eat. But licorice in general, I just don't like. And finally, York. No one has ever willingly ate York. It does not taste good. Raise your hand if you've ever gotten excited for a piece of York. Oh, no. Oh. I wonder why no one's raising their hand. Oh, I'm sorry. You're raising your hand, Jimmy. You don't count though. But not a lot of people are raising their hand. I wonder why. Oh yeah, because nobody fucking likes York. F tier. This tier list is official, and if you disagree with me, you can, I guess. I'm not gonna fucking stop you. Happy Halloween.